Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 10 of my FC25 Bradford City career mode. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, make sure to drop a like on there for me and subscribe to the channel as well. If you are new, can we try and hit 30 likes on today's episode? That would be massively appreciated. And don't forget to get your thoughts in down in the comment section down below. Just for Forza Bantams, we're going to find out how the new pitch is going to get on in today's episode. We're down to 11th in the table. We have been in free fall recently, but the back end of last episode, we got Check Diabate back from injury. Looks like we found the formation which is finally going to start working for us, so I guess we will see in today's episode. But make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. The Cods are going to play the 5-3-2, obviously a very recent fixture in real life, just the other way around. We played Fleetwood away from home last Saturday, about 6 days ago by the time that this episode does come out, but we will go and do some pre-match training. We're going to work on some shooting and do some rapid angle shots because that clearly affects a lot of the players, which is the most important thing. Let's get into a match day then. If we don't have to make any changes, I don't really see a reason why that we should. I'm happy with that squad for this game, so we're going to go with our full strength side, get underway. Paul Howard is the referee. Let's hope we can get back to winning ways and pick up a massive 3 points. I want 9 points from today's episode, unless we've got some cup matches that I don't know about. Fleetwood coming forward early on in today's game. Kian Harratt is in behind, he's going to shoot. It was going into the side netting, but it's still well saved by Sam Walker, a man who rattled a few Bradford City fans in real life, and his family were all over the Facebook groups and all that sort of stuff. If he scores in this game, I'm sure we probably still won't hear the end of it, but that's probably his most likely chance he's got of scoring against Bradford City this season on this career mode. Either way, 10 minutes gone, it's still 0-0, but a positive start there from the Cods, and maybe one where Kian Harratt should have scored. He is coming forward again here, plays a 1-2, gets away from Kieran Kelly, squares it in the middle there to the number 20 for Fleetwood. I'm not too sure who the number 20 is, but he probably should have scored. It's been a positive start for the Cods and a bad start from us. Corner ball to come then for Fleetwood. It'll be a right-footed in-swinger from Danny Mayer. He's decided to go short into Ryan Broom. I've seen in the top left there, Jamie Walker has picked up an injury. Unlike Walker to pick up a long-term injury around Christmas sort of time, isn't it? Johnston with the ball over on the far side. He cuts inside and finds Kian Harratt. Back into Danny Mayer. Out wide here into Johnston. Little bit of room, he cuts back and goes into Danny Mayer, lays it off here to Ryan Broom, little bit of space for him to get the shot off outside of the right foot, pretty comfortably saved in the end by Sam Walker. It has been all Fleetwood so far. We're really struggling to get out of our half, and with terrible decisions like that from Paris Magoma, it's not going to get much better. Shot comes in and Fleetwood have the lead, and it's none other than Kian Harratt. I was just talking about the best chance he's got of scoring against Bradford City this season is in this career mode, and then just a couple of highlights later, he's found himself on the score sheet, but that is a big error from Paris Magoma, giving the ball away. Check Diabate there, incredibly deep, plays Kian Harratt onside, the skipper for today, and that is just a calamity of errors. Poor from Magoma, terrible from Check Diabate. We were bigging him up in the last episode about how important he is, but he is larger to blame for that goal. But Paris Magoma, that is absolutely dreadful. Fleetwood take the lead through none other than Kian Harratt with 25 minutes gone on the clock. And one thing I must say, the pitch looks much better, doesn't it? Walker picks up the ball in a little bit of space. He's going to get off a left-footed shot. First real chance of the game for us, very comfortably saved by Jay Lynch in between the sticks at for the Cods. Half an hour gone. Our midfield seems to be all over the place. Like, we seem to be so stretched. Our two holding midfielders are sat right in front of the back four, and our attacking three are right behind the striker. And like you can see here, there's no real link-up play between the two. Hopefully we can hit the Cods on the counter-attack here, though. Andy Cook is twisting and turning. Is he going to play a forward pass, or is he going to go alone? He's going to find Alex Patterson, plays the 1-2. Andy Cook now lays it off for Jamie Walker. His shot is blocked. It comes back to Walker, and his second shot is also blocked. Lewis Richards with some unorthodox attempts to play the ball forward. Eventually it drops here to Andy Cook. Richards now finds Walker into Andy Cook. He places one. Pretty comfortable save though there from Jay Lynch. We're growing into this half, but still, just before half time, it's not been a very good first half from us, to be honest with you. Andy Cook now finds Paris Magoma. Magoma. Patterson looking for the through ball for Cook. There could be a bit of a mix-up here. Fleetwood in the end do look like they are going to be able to deal with it. They've got three very tall centre-backs, and we're struggling really to break them down from it. This will probably be the last chance of the half. Can we win the ball back here? Halliday's been completely left in the dust there by Ryan Broom, and now Hunter will come forward. Diabate wins his header, and that should see us through until the half-time mark. A really poor first half an hour really from us. Thankfully, we managed to get back into the game a little bit, but we are still losing 1-0 on the scoreline. And I'm more than aware, as a Bradford City manager, you cannot be sat in mid-table come the winter, because that's when everyone gets sacked. I'm thankful we've not got Oldham away coming up anytime soon, but a really, really poor first half, and I'm not really sure what I can do to change it, to be honest with you. Jamie Walker picks up the ball. He seems to have shrugged off that injury he picked up in the first half. What can he do with it? Is he going to go out wide to Patterson? He is. Found himself on the left wing here. Can he get a ball into the box? He sends one in there looking for Magoma. That is bread and butter though. Fought the Fleetwood defenders, and it's an opportunity really now. Fought them to counter-attack as Ryan Broom comes forward over on that far side. We shouldn't really get done on the counter because we've got a flat back four who sit back and two holding midfielders, but they constantly seem to be finding themselves getting in behind us. There's an opportunity here. Could be a potential 50-50 claim there by Sam Walker, and we will now schedule a triple substitution. Magoma is going to come off for Joe Adams, Andy Cook is going to come off for Alassana Jatta, and Jack Shepherd is going to come on for Kieran Kelly at this moment in time. We've still got 2 more changes to go, and obviously we don't actually know when them subs are going to come on the pitch. Andy Cook picks up the ball, a little bit of room for him to run into here. He's going to get off a shot, he's going to find Patterson. Walker goes to place when his shot is blocked again. Walker just gets done physically. He's having a really, really poor game. I was hoping he's going to be a big player for us in this new formation, but in the limited minutes we've seen of him so far, I do think he is struggling. Fleetwood coming forward again though with Broom. Them through balls in behind have been a big problem for us, and they're in again here. 20 with the shot. This time it's saved by Sam Walker. He's having a better game in this one. Kian Harratt again cuts it back. 20 with a strike. Another save from Sam Walker. We are all over the place. Genuinely, January cannot come soon enough, and we need like a £5 million spending because some of these players are awful. Paris Magoma's 67 rated and he does absolutely nothing. That's a good pass though. Walker now finds Alex Patterson to shoot, and that's a good save from Lynch. Cook now lays it off for Walker, and there is the equaliser. Goodness me, it has been coming, let's be honest. It's been very end-to-end. Both sides have had a lot of chances, but if you don't take your chances, you can get punished. It's a good save there from Lynch. Cook with the assist, yet another one for him, and Walker finally on the score sheet. I think for the first time this season, he's certainly not got many. I was just criticising his performance, but that is a really good first time finish into the back of the net. Subs have now been made, and we've got just over 20 minutes to find a winner. Joe Adams looking to have an immediate impact on the right hand side. He looks for Alassana Jatta, who somehow managed to keep himself onside there. Walker's pass isn't amazing, and Fleetwood will now be able to come forward on the counter attack with Danny Mayer. He goes out wide to Hunt. Inside to Odebeko, and now it's with Kian Harratt back out wide to Hunt up against Brad Halliday, one of our better players on paper. Ball comes in, Diabate heads away, Corey Evans ducks rather than trying to win the header, and he's stayed down there in a little bit of pain. Harratt with the shot, saved by Sam Walker, and with 15 minutes left on the clock, we will schedule our final couple of changes. Callum Johnson can come on at left back for Lewis Richards, and Anthony Sarswick will also come on for Corey Evans as the holding midfielder. Would you rather play Sarswick or Patterson a bit deeper? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. I think I would genuinely rather have Sarswick a bit deeper. He's got a bit more physicality about him. Danny Mayer now to take this corner, swings it in towards the front post, headed towards goal. Not a bad attempt. Owen Bailey clears. Alassana Jatta picks up the ball, driving forward towards goal. Hasn't really got the pace to beat his man. He's going to take an early shot on, and that fizzes wide of Jay Lynch's post. They're going to make another substitution. About 5 minutes ago, Kian Harratt was subbed off the pitch. There's only 5 minutes left on the clock. I think there's probably not enough time for either side to build up a limited amount of pressure. That is a nice header though from Diabate. Patterson now finds Joe Adams. Inside here to Alassana Jatta, looking for the return through ball, and it's well cut out there by the Fleetwood sound at number 3. Can we have a bit of high pressure? Can we win this game? These are the type of games that we need to be turning into wins. If we want promotion this season, you can't be drawing at home to Fleetwood, but Coughlin seems to be in a 1v1 here up against Diabate, who defends very well. He was largely at fault for the goal we conceded, playing him onside, the Fleetwood attacker, but since then he's been an absolute rock. The fourth official is sprinting on the pitch, but we're sprinting forward with Alex Patterson. It had to go forward quicker. There's the full-time whistle. It's yet another draw. We are drawing so many matches. 1-1 at home to Fleetwood. At least we're not losing. We're scoring goals, but we're just not keeping enough clean sheets. A bit like in real life, if we're honest. We've got MK Dons away next in 9 days. They're top of the table. Sometimes in life, though, if you want to be the best, you have to beat the best. If Harry Ibbotson is asking me that he wants to start this game, it's like when that 50-rated youth team player wants to play in your Champions League final, isn't it? I know that eventually you're going to be looking for a new striker, but I think I can do a job in that position if you give me the chance. It'll take some hard work because you're currently 4th choice striker. I'm not going to start you away at the toughest game of the season on paper. This time we're going to work on some defending. We'll do some overload defending, and we'll also have a look at the opponent analysis. They're going to play a 5-2-3, so a slightly varied formation to what we have seen a lot of teams play so far this season. Hopefully we can exploit it. Did we have any players in the team of the week? We did not. MK Dons though, top of the table. We will make a few slight tweaks for this game. We're going to give Joe Adams a start over Paris Magoma on that right hand side. Alassane Jatta is going to lead the line as well over Andy Cook, and Jack Shepherd can get the nod over Kieran Kelly at the back. So a few changes for this one. Let's get into the tactical view and just hope that we can get back to winning ways. How many times am I going to say that? As you can see, it's clearly been snowing down in Milton's Keynes. I don't know if that actually has any type of effect on the way the ball moves and if players are going to slip over more, but it'd be quite funny if that it did. MK Dons coming forward here though with Tomlinson. Recently he said that MK Dons were the biggest club in League 2 and League 1. Shot comes in there from the number 10, wide of Sam Walker's front post. 9 minutes on the clock, still 0-0, but the snow is certainly coming down in this one. Aaron Namane dribbling with the ball on the near side, very tricky customer, plays a 1-2. He's going to cut away from Lewis Richards looking for the through ball, well intercepted there by Jack Shepherd. And now we have a 4-on-3 if we can use the ball wisely. We've been a bit conservative with it, and Jatta's just gone back into Owen Bailey. You see how our holding midfielders drop into centre half and our centre halves go really wide. That's Drake ball. But Halliday's coming forward here, out wide into Joe Adams. What can he do with it? He goes back inside to Brad Halliday. Can we have the ball back down the line? We do. Joe Adams, get a ball into the box. He's going to cut it back here for Halliday. Gets the touch away from his man, shoots on the left foot and forces this first save of the match really for either goalkeeper. I don't know who that is in between the sticks for MK Dons, but Jamie Walker will send a corner into the box. It's not a bad ball. Jatta challenges. It's cleared only as far as the former Hearts man. He's headed to Diabate. His paw, and MK Dons will be able to clear. 20 minutes gone, it's still 0-0. Jatta picks up the ball on this left-hand side. Hasn't really got many options, so he goes inside to Jamie Walker. Gets away from his man. Looks inside here for Lewis Richards. Can he play the ball in behind? He cuts back and finds Alex Patterson. Out wide here to Jamie Walker. He's got Patterson and Richards in support. He finds Bradford City's number 16. Kind of playing amongst themselves at the moment. Walker now, he cuts inside on that right foot. He's not going to look to shoot. He's going to look to cut back on his left. Will he now get off a shot? He is eventually, and once again it's blocked. We saw it a lot in the last game. Jamie Walker's shot's been blocked, and there's another one there. Half an hour gone now, still 0-0. We've actually been the better side though in this game so far, which normally means that MK Dons are going to score inside the next 5 minutes, and it could even be from this attack, but they're a very slow possession based side, so I don't think it'll be in the next couple of seconds or so. As Tomlinson drives down there left hand side, he cuts in and finds Anchor. I think he's a new sign. I don't recognise that name. Well cut out though by Owen Bailey. So a very, very end-to-end match. Again, we've got a 4-on-3 if we use it wisely. Jatta now finds Alex Patterson. Can we see a through ball? He looks for Jamie Walker, and that is a hell of a save from the MK Dons shot stopper. We're getting closer and closer. We need to break the deadlock though. Walker to send it into the box. Looking for Alassane Jatta, and again, it's another brilliant save from McGillivray, the former Portsmouth and Charlton goalkeeper. How this game is still 0-0, I will never know. Well, there's not long left to go now until at half-time. Will MK Dons score against the run of play? Lecco up against Evans. Lays it off here for Carroll to hit one, and that's a good save from Sam Walker. His first real save of the match. And MK Dons will now have a corner. It's probably the last chance of the half. It's sent into the box. It's not a bad ball. Headed up there by, I believe, Corey Evans. Walker gets a bit more distance on it, and that should be the half-time whistle. It is 0-0. We've been a better side. I have no complaints with what I've seen in that first half, so we're just going to get straight underway for the second, because I think we've been really, really good. Milton Keynes looking to come forward on the attack with Namane going inside here to Kelly. Back out wide to the former Notts County man. That touch looked like the ball got stuck in the snow a little bit, and we do regain possession. I think weather effects are on, but I thought it was more to do with when you can see the snow actually coming up at times when the players move. At least that's a positive thing that he have added into the game. It's only a little difference to what we've seen previously, but things like that do have an effect on football, as Patterson's given the ball away in a pretty poor position, to be honest with you. Burns will now drive at Corey Evans. Can we get a tackle in? Namane gets away from Evans, and now finds Jonathan Lecco looking for the ball through, and guess who's there again? None other than Chet Diabate, and if Sam Walker can deal with this, he does. We will now schedule some substitutions to be made. Andy Cook will come on for Alassana Jatta, Magoma can come on for Walker, Evans will come off again for Anthony Sarcevic. We'll also see Kieran Kelly come on for Jack Shepherd, if possible, as he's looking a little bit tired. Johnson will come on for Richards, and there are our 5 substitutions, so they'll hopefully come on anytime soon. Oh, it'll be just now, actually. Perfect. Harrison picks up the ball on this left-hand side, looking for the ball in behind here to Lecco. Ball cut across, and that is an absolutely massive chance there for the MK Dons number 13. How he's missed that, I will never know. 15 to go, still 0-0. We can't surely have yet another draw, can we? Magoma picks up the ball, looking for Joe Adams, who's actually played quite a lot of football recently. That was a big chance for Andy Cook. Was he onside there? I'm pretty sure Andy Cook was onside. That is a massive opportunity missed for him. Magoma now sends a corner in. It's a decent ball. Andy Cook is there. He's rattled the post. What more can we do? This is no longer down to tactics. We have found a tactic which is working. That's a foul, surely. Come on, referee. What are you playing at, man? I've changed the camera angle there. I don't know what I've done. Goodness me, this is not good. There we go. There's 5 to go. Magoma picks up the ball on the left-hand side. Can we have a late winner in this one? He goes inside to Andy Cook. Going to get off a shot. Very tight angle to beat McGillivray at from there, to be honest with you. Magoma will send this corner into the box. On the money again for Cookie, please. It's a decent ball in. Cook peels off, headed up. He's going to get off a volley, and it's blocked by Lecco. I don't think he really knew much about that, to be honest with you. 2 minutes added on at the end of today's game. We've gone away to the league leaders and comfortably deserve to win, if we're completely honest. Unfortunately, we just haven't quite found that killer instinct to put the ball in the back of the net, and it looks like it is going to finish as another draw. It's a 0-0, yet another draw. We'd have all taken a point away at the league leaders, but it would have been a much better point if we'd have beaten Fleetwood in the last game. Let's hope that for the final time in today's video, we can get back to winning ways. Crewe Alexandra at home is the final game for us to go through in today's video. We'll go into our pre-match training, have a look at what they want. Again, I guess we go back to shooting, really. We'll do some champion attacking scenarios. We need to start scoring football goals. They're going to play the 5-3-2, as every other team does in this division. I was pretty sure I had an email or a conversation that Aidan Baldwin wanted, and I was going to save it until we got to this point, but apparently not. Oh, I've completely forgot as well about our youth team. Have we got any good youth players? Yeah, we've got literally a 16-year-old who's 62 rated. Get him in the senior team. I don't know why he's not already in there, but we need somebody like that. We need another attacking midfielder, so we've just promoted a player there. We're going to have a look at what his name was, as if he's 16 years of age and 62 rated. His name is Beck. He'll make his way onto the bench over Joe Adams, and he's probably going to play quite a lot of football. I don't know why I've not already gone through and got him in, but there we go. There's the first youth player promoted into the senior team. I am more than happy to give youth a chance. There we go, player chats. Aidan Baldwin wants more matches. I want you to leave the football club, to be honest with you. You'll be one of the first out the door in January. Crewe at home then. Let's focus on that one in this game. Or at this point in the episode, I guess. I'm having a look at my options. Do I want to make any changes? Not really. We played quite well in the last game, so we'll just go straight into it. Crewe at home, final time in today's episode. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. 30 likes would be massively appreciated. Let's win a football match. Lovely play here from Crewe. Ball in behind to number 9. He's going to get off an early shot, and Crewe take the lead inside 6 minutes. Really lovely football from the visitors. And Crewe take an early lead. I'm pretty sure that's Omar Bogle with the goal. Former Newport, Doncaster, who's had loads of football clubs, hasn't he? Diabate didn't quite stay with him. It's an absolutely outstanding through ball, to be fair. On a plate for Omar Bogle, drills it into the top corner, and they're the type of moves we don't really see. We don't see our strikers making runs like that. We don't see them type of through balls. Omar Bogle's on the score sheet, and once again we've got to come from behind if we want anything out of this game. We're just constantly giving teams the upper hand. Looking for an instant response here from Brad Halliday. He finds Andy Cook, and that's the difference between Crewe and Bradford and between any other team in this division. Every other striker we've played against goes across body and finds the top corner. Our striker though wants to go at the near post and make it a comfortable save for the goalkeeper. So frustrating. Magoma now sends a corner into the box. Diabate is at the front post, and check Diabate. Who else was it going to be other than the skipper? You could argue being at fault for a couple of the goals in today's episode, but there has certainly made up for one. I personally believe he's been a big player for us so far this season, and I'm pretty sure that's his first goal of the season. Magoma with the ball in, an outstanding header from the Exeter City loanee. Brilliant. The goalkeeper gets a hand to it, but it's too powerful to keep out of the back of the net. And with 10 minutes gone on the clock, it's been a very lively game so far. It's Bradford City 1, Crewe Alexandra 1. Alex Patterson picks up the ball in the midfield, looking for Andy Cook, who's made the perfect run. I don't believe it. You've just got to just dink it over the keeper. Why are you doing a power shot from 6 yards out? I didn't even know the AI know how to do a power shot. It doesn't matter. We've scored. Andy Cook's on the score sheet. Goodness me. How frustrating. Why do you not just put the easy chance in the back of the net instead of needing that? We are winning a football match though, ladies and gentlemen. Do not scratch your eyes. Take it in. The roof comes off of Odsal Stadium on our brand new laid pitch at Odsal Stadium. It's Andy Cook on the score sheet just inside the penalty area. Left-footed strike into the back of the net. Goalkeeper stood absolutely no chance. And for once in my life, I actually feel like we might win a football match. I feel confident and comfortable we're going to win this game. I know we're only 20 minutes in. I know we went 1-0 down. But I think we're going to stuff Korea by 4 or 5. Andy Cook finds Alex Patterson, beats his man and gets off a shot. And that is a brilliant save from the Crewe goalkeeper. 28 minutes gone. Magoma will send another corner into the box. Can he find Diabate? Cook, Kelly, we've got some big threats in there. He's looking for Diabate. It was a hell of a header there. He's about 16 yards out and he's still nearly found the top corner. Another corner to come. Magoma once more. Can he find one of the big lads? It comes in looking for Diabate is the target he flicks on, but that is well wide. And oh, it's actually gone out for another corner. I thought that was going to be a goal kick. Third corner in a row. Magoma, ball in, looking for Kieran Kelly this time. Headed away. Can we win the second ball? No is the answer. Magoma picks up the ball and finds Andy Cook. Can we create something? Can we get a third goal? Give ourselves a little bit of a cushion. We've not had that much so far this season. He finds Alex Patterson, and there is the third. I told you, this is a winning formula. This system, these tactics, and these players are going to be successful. It's taken us a little while to get everything into place and to finally start clicking, but now we are certainly doing so. Bradford City 3, Crewe Alexandra 1, Alex Patterson on the score sheet yet again, and that is a brilliant finish from the former Harrogate Town man, number 16 on his back. Andy Cook with another goal contribution. Someone were telling me in the comments, well, he's going to be 57 rated or whatever it was by the end of the season. I don't care. The man is a modern day legend. Goals, assists, he brings it all. It's Bradford City 3, Crewe Alexandra 1. Andy Cook picks up the ball once more, twisting and turning, and finds Magoma. He's got Walker running ahead of him. Has he kept himself onside? It looks like he has. He's going to shoot, and that's a good save from the Crewe goalkeeper. What I've done with my 3 attacking midfielders is just to allow them all to free roam. If one wants to go out on the left and the other go on the right, and the number 10 wants to join one of the wingers, I don't mind. Walker, it's 4. Look at this free-flowing football. Drake ball is in full swing in this game. I told you we were going to stuff him by 4 or 5. Did I not? Yes, I did. We are cooking. I don't ever want to see another comment which says Drake out. We are putting Crewe to the sword. I don't know where they are in the table, but let's not forget we drew at home to bottom of the league or something like that. Whenever Newport or whoever it was were bottom of the league. Walker's on the score sheet. Another goal for him. Another assist for Alex Patterson. And that's a pretty tidy finish as well. Very similar to the goal he scored in the first game, I think it was, against Fleetwood. To be honest with you, it's kind of gone across his body. He needs to kind of wrap his foot around it and put it in the top corner. Either way, it's 4-1 to Bradford City, and I assume that'll see us through to the half-time mark. Absolutely brilliant first half. There's no need for me to make any changes really, unless anyone's tired. Not tired enough to make any changes at the moment. We'll get into the second half. Corner ball to come here for Crewe Alexandra. It'll be Powell to take over on that far side. It's a decent ball in, 5 with the header, and it's in the back of the net. I'm pretty sure that's Mickey Dimitri. Really sloppy goalkeeping there from Sam Walker. Crewe going absolutely mental, even though they're still losing by 2 goals. Don't really understand it, but that's just FC25 for you, isn't it? That's just EA Sports in a nutshell. Crewe have a goal back. Hopefully nothing more than a consolation. Who was meant to be marking Dimitri? I think is that Owen Bailey? Yeah, it's Owen Bailey. He's ended up leaving him for Alex Patterson. Obviously, he's never going to beat Dimitri in the air, but the header is then straight at Sam Walker, and Papadon Riss has put it in the back of his own net. Crewe have a goal back, and just for a bit of sake of peace of mind, we're going to bring Kieran Kelly off here for Jack Shepherd. Callum Johnson is also going to come on at left back for Lewis Richards. And Andy Cook is having a good game, but I want to give Ollie Sanderson some minutes just because we don't want him to be recalled in January. That's the last thing we need, is losing more players who are probably here on quite cheap wages. Andy Cook on the ball here. Substitutions have still not gone through, even though there's only 20 minutes left on the clock. Patterson now plays a couple of 1-2s with Walker. Lewis Richards eventually picks it up. Patterson into Walker, into Andy Cook. And that was a chance where he was completely unmatched. I think he was onside, and somehow he's put that wide. The substitutions have now come onto the pitch, but we will now schedule our final couple to come on. Jamie Walker is going to come off for Beck. I need to find out what his first name is, to be honest with you. And we will also bring on Anthony Sarcevic for Corey Evans as always, just because he is tiring a little bit once again in the midfield. I don't even know if them subs will actually ever end up coming on, but they're scheduled to if they fancy it. Walker finds Alex Patterson. Can we get another goal? That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? We've not really done much in this second half. He's beaten a couple of players here. Patterson finds Ollie Sanderson. It's a bad first touch though, and Crew will be able to clear. Sanderson picks up the ball, and an opportunity for us to maybe get on the score sheet once more. Brilliant play from Alex Patterson in one-on-one, and he finds the back of the net. Alex Patterson, since we've moved to this formation, has come alive. I think 99% sure he is our second top goal scorer. He must have 5 or 6 league goals by now. It feels like he's on the score sheet quite a lot, especially recently. Brace for him in this game. Yes, a very comfortable finish in the end, but he span away from Dimitriou there like he wasn't even there. Brilliant finish as well, past the Crew keeper. It's Bradford City 5, Crew Alexandra 2, and we will now see Beck coming on for his debut, getting the number 19 shirt. 10 minutes to go, 5-2 to Bradford City. I mean, how good would it be if Beck was to get a goal contribution on his debut? He looks for Alex Patterson for the hat-trick. He's got the hat-trick straight from kick-off pretty much. We got the ball back, we've scored another goal, and Alex Patterson is on fire in this one. Brad Halliday goes over to congratulate him. Beck's getting in there as well. Goal contribution for him just minutes after coming on for his debut. What a performance this has been. We have hit Crew for 6, and Alex Patterson has half of them. He has his hat-trick. Brilliant finish into the back of the net. I told you I'd found the formation which was going to work. It was just about putting the ball in the back of the net. We've certainly done that in this game. I'd rather though 3 of these goals we've scored gone to some of them draws that we've had, and we'd be 6 points better up in the table, wouldn't we? Disappointing when you look at it from that point of view, but let's take nothing away from this performance. We have been absolutely exceptional. Crew coming forward here, looking for one last hurrah, I guess, for their fans. Are they going to get another goal here? It could be. It is a 9-goal thriller in this one. Omar Bogle's on the score sheet again. He scored the opener of this game, and he probably scored the last goal as well. I don't know if a player would ever go over and celebrate like this at 6-3 down, but I guess, like what I mentioned earlier, that's just EA Sports for you, isn't it? It's a pretty tidy finish, to be fair. Halliday's just completely switched off. Bogle with the strike. Sam Walker again. Anything that's got any slight power, which is anywhere not directly at him. I say not directly at him. The Dimitriou header was directly at him, and he still let that into the back of the net. Goalkeeper is certainly a position I do think we could improve on, as Sanderson's coming forward, looking for Beck. Can he get a goal on his debut? No, not on this occasion. He forces a good save there from the Crew goalkeeper. His eyebrows are very, very unique to say the least. Final opportunity of the game then. Magoma ball in. Header there from Shepherd is blocked. Diabate can't win his header, and Halliday does, and that should be the full-time whistle. A 9-goal thriller. Absolutely crazy stuff. Alex Patterson goes over to claim the match ball. I'm pretty sure that's the first hat-trick we've scored of the season. I mean, if we even scored more than 2 goals in any of the games so far. 6-3 to the Bantams, and a brilliant way to end the episode. Let's have a look at where we are in the table before we do end things up. We are 7th, back into the playoffs at the moment as well, just about. Our goal difference is now +6, and we're only 3 points off the top 3. Everybody stop panicking. It is all under control. Beck has been dreaming about this moment since he was a young child, and he's thanking me for giving him a chance, and he's desperate to show everybody what he can do. I was impressed. His first name is Florian. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. 30 likes on today's episode will be massively appreciated, and I'll see you very soon for another one. Peace.